Hi, I'm Katrina Madewell, and today we're going to talk about three questions to ask yourself before buying and selling a property at the same time. So, as you can imagine, each route comes down to some pros and cons for each one. The right option for you really just depends on your situation and the specifics of your particular household. So, if you need to sell a home and buy a new one, here's three questions that you really should consider and maybe even ask yourself before you continue with the process. Can you afford two mortgages? This is a very big one, and most people choose to buy first and then sell their home later, especially with an aggressive market like this one. However, qualifying for two mortgage can be difficult, and it can also add a lot of stress to your situation. To find out if you can carry for both payments, for just even a few months, our lender can get you that information and you'll have plenty of time to find a new one, all in preparing your current home to sell for top dollar. The second thing to consider is what type of home are you buying? Are there any specific neighborhoods or school districts that you really need to be in or that you're targeting? You can't always afford to sell first from a timing perspective. So you might need to consider making a contingent offer, using a bridge loan, or one of my favorites, a home equity line of credit. Many of these actually carry no closing cost at all. So they keep your costs super duper low, and it might be worth it to really secure your dream home. So you don't have to have this super specific wish list. Selling first to make your home available later might make sense for a multitude of reasons. And we can talk about this a little bit more. The third thing to consider is, do you want to move twice? Now, most people may not have this option. It may not be a consideration. And a lot of people need the money from the sale of their home in order to purchase the next one. So you may have to find some temporary housing while you find your next property. And with the rent prices on the rise and inflation out of control, this may not always be the best or wisest option. Now, on the other hand, depending on how high the demand is in your specific price range, you may be able to negotiate a rent back agreement with the buyer who purchases your home and avoid the dreaded double move. We actually just did this ourselves and the home never even hit the market. So feel free to ping me back here or inquire about some of those options and we'll tell you how I did it personally, and I can do the same for you.